Okay, this is another quick look at a motorcycle website. This is Indian Motorcycle of Fredericksburg, and I'm sure it's the same web design. All these websites from DX1, they all look pretty much exactly the same. I think they even used the same colors and everything. And all of them are full of arrows. I'm sure this one's full of arrows too. What do we got? We've got a 5.9 second load time for the first content paint. The first content paint has to be in under a second. If it's not, Google can't spider the website. And the largest content paint has to be under 2.5, or it's got all kinds of Google penalties and stuff on it. This one takes 8.3 for the largest content paint and 5.9 for the first content paint. So Google's not going to be able to spider the website. And usually they have 100% on their SEO. This one's got 92 on the SEO. And they're full of coding errors. All of them. I mean, this one's got 26 errors. If it's got one error, it's not ADA compliant. And then they put these little things on there. Usually, this one I don't see the little ADA compliancy thing on there. Usually, you click a page or two, and then they're slow. These websites are, and this is on a desktop. But yeah, it doesn't have the little overlay. But it's not ADA compliant anyway. One, you're bleeding page rank to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Two, if somebody clicks on one of these links, Facebook will track where they're coming from and show ads for other motorcycle dealerships. So basically, you're helping your competition sell website or motorcycles, because what happens is that Facebook shows the ads of your competition because they're coming off your website, and you're wanting to get people from Facebook to your website, not from your website to Facebook. It's this crazy thing. This is a really blurry image here. The text is on top of the image, which is kind of a crazy way to do it. Then we have an image on the left side, an image on the right side, and the image in the middle. I mean, it's just a terrible way to do your hero image, and there's no call to action. You really don't know what you're supposed to do here. We've got new bikes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 call to actions on here. Then you've got the menu. You've got these giant headers. I don't know why this DX1, not only do they do terrible coding jobs, I mean, the websites are full of errors, all of them. 26 errors. One error makes it not ADA compliant. One error can prevent the search engines from being able to spider it. One error can make it not work correctly in a browser. And usually they have at least 20 errors on every page. This may be the fastest one I've seen from DX1. This one's 5.9 and 8.3, which are both unacceptable. This has to be under a second. This has to be under 2.5 seconds. But there's no hero image, no real call to action. The website should guide me through the website. The owner of the website should know exactly what it is he wants me to do, and he should guide me step by step through it. But basically, all these websites look exactly the same. We've got new bikes here, some good-looking bikes, but all of the designs, all the layout, I mean, it's difficult to be able to tell one dealership from another dealership. They all look basically the same layout, same websites. It's just not anything new to see here. It's just the same as what everybody else has got, and that's a poorly designed website that's losing. If you lose 53% of your traffic for 3.5 or for 3 seconds, how much are you losing for 8.3 seconds? I mean, you've got to be losing it. I mean, in 3 seconds, you lose over half your visitors. That means if you're spending money on ads, you're losing. If it loaded in 3 seconds, you would be losing more than half the visitors would leave without looking through the website or anything. This one is 8.3 seconds. So they're losing at least 80% of their traffic before anybody does anything, which hurts your Google's ranking and everything else. But in addition to that, there's no clear call to action. I don't know what they want me to do, and it's kind of an overwhelming feeling because they've given you so many different options. New bikes, used bikes, promotions, financing services. The other one, the financing page didn't even work. This one, the financing page works on. But yeah, it's just if this thing was laid out with a clear call to action and a good hero image, that would probably help tremendously. But in addition to that, if you fixed all the coding errors, made it ADA compliant so you don't get sued or fined, and had it the first content paint in under a second, so Google can find all the pages, and the largest content paint in under a second, so you're not losing 90% of your traffic before they ever even get started. So this website definitely has some problems and needs some work. That they dealer services, parts department. I mean, you can't buy parts. You can only request parts and request information. I mean, if you're going to request parts, at least have it set up so that I can see what parts I'm requesting. But they don't even have parts on here, nothing. And again, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's impossible to do what I'm talking about." But and I don't even know what happened to the website I had up here. But if we look right here, we've got this is the website we're designing right here and we're setting up, and it gets 100% 0.8 milliseconds for the first content paint, 0.8 for the largest content paint. It's got the parts, it's got the motorcycles on here. You can come in here and click through and see the different motorcycles. You got 360 degrees. The layout is really clear on it. You can see exactly what you want. And you know, I'm not sure, and this is parts, you know, you can come in here and order parts and buy parts and see exactly what's going on with the different parts. But I'm not sure, you've got 4 motorcycles across here this way, and it seems like if I'm looking for a motorcycle, then I can quickly scroll through here, see what's available, see the price. Those are the 2 most important things. Then once you see one you like, then you want the rest of the information and everything. But I'm not sure that it's necessary to have all the information on that first page. And then on the service, the way we've got our service set up is you come in here, you pick out which motorcycle, you pick out what you want done, you pick out the service and everything, and then you fill out the form to get it. And it needs some work, it needs some cleaning up and all. But and you know, it's error-free, 0.8 milliseconds for the load times. So when you look and you see one that takes 8.3 seconds, 5.9, and is full of errors, it's not necessary. It doesn't have to be that way. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on this website here.